Hi, welcome to PosterCentral.com's video blog. I'm Pete Howard, and I'm on an Elvis kick right now, especially because I just returned from Memphis, where I cut another video as well, where I saw Graceland, Sun Studios, even his birthplace in Tupelo, Mississippi. That was great. Here's my Beale Street Memphis polo shirt as well, so I'm really rocking on. But I've had this actually for like, I don't know, a year or something. I just really had to show this off. This is great. This is as you can see, it's a table card. I don't know if you can quite see it, but it's a TP table card for the Frontier Hotel in Las Vegas. It would sit like this on the table. And this is for a really early important, actually, I don't know how important because he sort of flopped, early Elvis appearance in Las Vegas, his first time in Vegas, May of 1956. And it started actually May 23rd in 56, the Venus Room. And notice he's third billed. Freddie Martin, Shecky Green, and then Elvis Presley is the special added attraction. And I just had to do this. I have to read to you out of this great Elvis Day by Day book by Goralnik and Jorgensen that's so cool. It says, Elvis opens a 2-week engagement in Vegas. I should probably hold it up. In 59, Elvis will recall, after that first night, I just walked around outside, walked around in the dark. It was awful. I wasn't getting across to the audience. He stiffed. He flopped his first time in Vegas. At the same time, he does fall in love with Las Vegas. So, and we know, of course, what happened in the future, starting in the late 60s. So, this is a great piece by itself. It's an early concert piece for Elvis when he flopped and was third billed, and I got it from a couple that actually went to the show, and they sat there. But that's only half the story. That couple, the woman's brother-in-law, in the 70s, worked security for Elvis, and so they went back to Vegas. In fact, they lived there, so they went back to see him, and she got in to see Elvis through her brother-in-law security guard and showed this to Elvis, and Elvis walked it around the room and showed it to, by that time, the mid-70s, Elvis was, an institution in his white jumpsuits, and he showed it to all the people in the room, the bandmates and stuff, saying, look, I was just the lowly extra added attraction. And of course, in the 70s in Vegas, he owned the town, right? So they got a kick out of that. And yes, as you can see, Elvis signed it to Susan. Love, Elvis Presley. Susan, who had seen him both in 56 as a nobody and in 75 and a few other times as well, and actually got to meet him. In fact, I've got pictures of her standing with Elvis in 75 backstage, when he signed this. So it's a really interesting, different kind of piece in that you have an early piece signed later in the career, but in the same city, and the paper is from when he was nobody, and the signature is from when he was everybody. It's just I think it's just a really, really cool piece, and I got a really, collectors like to do this, a nice handwritten letter of Providence from her as well, the wife of the couple. So really a sweet Elvis piece as I celebrate the King, having just returned from Memphis myself. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by.